Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. It's opening day on the show. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Sacramento River Cats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Joey Lucchese. Here's the info we've got. Not many pitchers stand as tall as he does, and that can present a challenge for hitters. They're not used to seeing someone with his height on the bump. That may lead to some more bad swings in the early innings, and it also makes it easier for him to live at the bottom of the zone because it's harder for hitters to get on plane. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, out. One away on a drop third strike.
And second, left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 offering. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2. Here's the pitch. It's ball 1.
That's out.
1 out and the base is empty. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and away. And ball 4, missed down low.
Batting third baseman,
So a man on.
Owen
Coming
Miller.
up to the dish for Albuquerque, Owen Miller.
Hey. 0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul straight back. Off the mark there.
Cool.
Ball 2. Runner at first, 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting fourth,
And
center
next, the
fielder,
cleanup hitter, Nick Martini.
Ball 1. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Bouchard leading off first with 2 away. The next pitch misses. And now 3-1. And ball four. Two aboard.
Take your base.
Batting fifth,
Austin
catcher,
Nola,
Austin
getting ready to
Nola.
hit. Close,
Nope. Ball
but
one.
called a ball. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. It's an RBI
Batting sixth,
single,
first baseman,
1-0.
Keston Hira.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He put a great swing on that one, sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up, Keston Hira. Kicks and delivers.
That's a ball.
This one's in the dirt. First and second, 2 down. So now 1 and 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Here's a grounder right side, and that's just foul. In the dirt, but blocked. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the play. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Welcome back. And on the hill, the big righty, Jake Woodford. Here's what we'll be keeping an eye on. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Grounds this one to the right side. Amador. In plenty of time to first.
Batting second, shortstop, Oslevis Basabe.
So digging in, Oslevis Basabe. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Off to a very efficient start.
Third,
4 pitches,
center
2
fielder,
outs.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Hey!
And that should be extra bases. Round first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Gerard Encarnacion, the next to hit. Hard hit for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. And here's the first baseman.
Hey!
Ripped on the ground to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. Today's action comes to you courtesy of AC Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. Top half of the second from Sacramento. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Fernandez measures 6'2", hitting in the 7-hole today. Usually a left fielder, but today he starts in right. That one in there, and it's 0-2. That one in the dirt.
2 straight.
To the right side. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, shortstop Ryan Ritter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Ritter.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Late swing, fouled off. Tied up here early in the ball game. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Set down looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 9th, pitcher Jake
Here's the pitcher,
Woodford.
Jake Woodford. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there, midway through the second. All tied 1-1. On to the bottom of the second. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Max Stassi. Not highly regarded for what he brings with the bat, at least not yet. But he's got some excellent defensive ability behind the plate. That's always very valuable. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's now 2-1. That's a really hard pitch to get your hands to, but he did a nice job right there. If he came off that swing, he'd have been jammed, and it wouldn't have much behind it. Instead, he stayed through it, hammered it out. Next up for the River Cats, Hunter Bishop. into left for a base hit.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Brett
Stepping to the plate for
Wisely.
Sacramento, Brett Wisely. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. There's one.
He's out.
That is a terrific double play. That's a very difficult
Batting
double
ninth,
play to
pitcher,
turn, especially because the first baseman has to
Lucchese.
display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joey Lucchese. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Right through there for a strike. He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Not
One ball,
close with
two
that
strikes.
one. And that's ball one. 2 away, base is empty, but 1 run so far this inning. Bottom half of the second inning. Fly ball down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Top half, third
Leading
inning,
things
digging in
off,
for the
second
Isotopes,
baseman,
Adael Amador.
Amador.
Aye. 0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
And the next batter, Sean Bouchard. Walked and came around to score the first time up. Got tied up right there.
0-1's the count. Nope, that's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Amador on at first, no outs. That
That's ball
misses,
2.
and the count is even, 2-2.
Two
Good
balls,
job to let the
2
low one
strikes.
go there. And that's ripped to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Owen Miller.
So up next, Owen Miller. First at bat was a strikeout.
Nope, that's inside.
That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. This one in the air to right. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Nick Martini.
Here's the center fielder, Nick Martini. Reached on a walk the first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The River Cats lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
digging in
things
for
off,
the River
third
Cats, Monty
baseman,
Irvin.
Monty Irvin.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
And the count 1-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And the batter will be
Now
the shortstop,
batting,
Oslevis
shortstop,
Basabe. 0 for 1 so far.
Basabe.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Pretty deep. That one's gone. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 3-1. What a swing he put on that one, sending it over the wall in the opposite field gap. It takes a lot of power to hit it out in that territory. If he can repeat that swing, look out. One out and the bases are empty. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Jung-Hoo Lee. Puts it in the air to center, makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, left fielder Gerard Encarnacion.
Here's the left fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball there. So close on that one. He's got to stay back a little longer. Good contact, though. Now here's the 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Here's the 1-2 offering. And that's downstairs and outside. Oh, what a great play. And the throw, nicely done for the out. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to
Leading
Sacramento.
off,
We're in the
catcher,
top of the
Austin
fourth inning.
Nola.
And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Missed inside with the curveball. And that one hit to first. Takes it to the bag at first. Leadoff batter retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Keston Hiura. Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bat. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Next up for the Isotopes, Yanquiel Fernandez. 0 for 1. And a strike. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. Hard liner. Oh, what a catch he just made. Sensational play for the 3rd out. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. Welcome back. The River Cats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
First baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Once the River Cats moved to Sacramento in 2000, local fans got used to frequent success. The team made the postseason in 11 of their first 13 seasons and didn't have a losing record until 2015. The 0-1. Grounder to second. Handles. And that's an out.
Now batting, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Max Stassi will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. First pitch, that's in for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter
Stepping to the plate for
Bishop.
Sacramento, Hunter Bishop. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope, outside.
Pitch, runner breaking for second. Little chopper rolls foul. Runner at first, 1 away. And it's 2-1.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. He's had great control all game, but it's a 3-ball count now. Batter has to be ready to hit. He lets the broken bat pop up to second. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Now a chance for Brett Wisely. Hit into a double play the first time around.
That's a ball. Hey!
That's to third, Miller. Play made, that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. Moving on to the fifth. Sacramento ahead in this game, 3-1. We're back here at the ballpark.
Leading off,
Top five, Ben
shortstop,
Gilman here,
Ryan
and leading it
Ritter.
off, Ryan Ritter. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Sends it to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the
pitcher,
fifth.
Jake Woodford.
Digging in for the Isotopes, Jake Woodford. 0 for 1, popped out foul to first. Woodford measures 6'4", 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
Yeah!
He is cruising out there on the mound right now. With 7 straight set down, he's in complete control. The Isotopes, trailing by 2, were in the top of the 5th inning. Now the 1-2 pitch. On the ground, right side, Wisely. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adael Amador.
Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Adael Amador. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane?
1
Yes,
ball,
it's a
1
strike.
strike.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Reinfield.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 3-2 pitch. Liner to right. And it's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. That was such a fun at
Now
bat the
batting,
way they were
left
battling.
fielder,
Good
Sean
job to stay back
Bouchard.
on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Ball one, too low. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. That's two straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, third baseman, Owen Miller.
Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Owen Miller. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Amador, the lead runner over at second. Bouchard at first, 2 out. On the ground to first. And handles that one. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The River Cats out in front, 3-1. Bottom half of the 5th,
Leading
and the
things
River
off,
Cats batting.
pitcher, Joey Lucchese.
Nope, that's down.
One 0 pitch. Grounds this one up the middle. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Monty Irvin.
The lineup flips over. Digging in for the River Cats, Monty Irvin. That one out to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. In at second with a 1-out double. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. And now the shortstop, Oslavis Basabe. He's already gone yard in this game.
Ball.
Next one's popped in the air into right, Fernandez. And there are 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo
Center
Lee.
fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Inside, ball 1.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Jeff Criswell up and throwing. Justice warming up as well. Man at second with 2 down.
Aye.
Not even
2-0,
close there.
1 strike.
That one
3
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Gerard Encarnacion up next. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Hero. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. And we're through 5 innings. The River Cats lead it 3-1. On to the top half
Leading
of
off,
inning number 6.
center fielder,
Digging in
Nick
for the
Martini.
Isotopes, Nick Martini. That one skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Lou
Ball one,
Trevino
no strike.
preparing to come on if needed. Jelly getting cranked up as well. One and 0, and the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Slap the other way, foul ball. Two and one now. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. This one along the left field line, and it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Well, he was a touch
Now
behind
batting,
on that swing, but
catcher,
strong
Austin
wrists
Nola.
and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. This next at bat looms very large. Here comes the manager out of the dugout making a move for the bullpen. Joey Lucchese is done. 2-run ball game as the starter heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching,
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Sean Jelly trying to strand the runner at second. So digging in, Austin Nola. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first.
Ball 1. 1-0.
The 1-0 pitch. Ripped into the outfield. And a base hit coming to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. They trail by 1. It's a 3-2 ball game.
now batting, first baseman,
Big
Heston
time
Hira.
at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. So up next, Heston Hira. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. There's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Yanquiel Fernandez now at the plate. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. And that drops in for a strike. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. And the count 1-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. One-two pitch. Grounder to the left side. And it's just foul. That was close. One-two offering. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Next up for the
Ritter.
Isotopes, Ryan Ritter. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. Way out front for strike three. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Pitching.
Back now for the bottom
Jeff
of the sixth,
Criswell.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeff Criswell. Well, it's a
Leading
one-run
things
ball
off,
game.
left
Gerard
fielder,
Encarnacion digs in now.
Encarnacion.
Ball, that's outside.
Ground ball left side. Miller. On to first.
Oh.
Leadoff batter retired in the sixth.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next up for the River Cats, number 41. Action in the pen down there. Seth
On one.
Halverson getting ready to go. Swing and a miss out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the
Ball.
dirt. That hits
Two
the
balls,
dirt, and the
two
count
strikes.
is 2-2. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now on at first.
Now batting, catcher, Max Gaffney.
Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Max Stassi. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the second inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on. Right through there for a strike. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play.
That's a ball. Ball. Down.
Rolls away a little bit. Two-one pitch upcoming. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 7th inning up next. Sacramento with the lead, 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the
Lou
7th inning, and we have a new
Trevino.
pitcher on the mound, Lou Trevino, charged with hanging on to this lead. Pinch
Now
hitter
coming
coming
in
on
to
now in
pitch
the
hit,
pitcher's
Aaron
spot, Aaron Schunk. Surprising to see them go with a pitcher off the bench in this spot, particularly since they're not out of available hitters.
Nope.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. To the left side, but it is well fouled. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses down and away.
2-2 count.
The 2-2. And there's a ball. Adael Amador to bat next. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on a line. 1 up, 1 down. Disappointing outcome. You hit the ball that hard, you kind of expect to get a knock, and especially representing the tying run, that would have been huge. Tough break on that lineout. Now it's the second baseman, Adael Amador. And that one fouled off. The River Cats leading by 1 here in the top half of the 7th.
Nope. 1-1.
Way out front for strike 2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 away now to start the 7th. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Sean Bouchard.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs, bases empty. That one not close. Big spot now. He's fallen behind 2-0 and really needs to show better command on this pitch.
Aye.
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Time to stretch. The River Cats with the lead, 3-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and a new
Evan
pitcher here to start the
Justice.
bottom of the 7th, Evan Justice. And with the left-handed hitter stepping in, the manager is trying to negate the platoon advantage by bringing in the lefty arm here. Well, it's a
Leading
1-1
off,
ball game.
right
Hunter Bishop
fielder,
getting ready to hit.
Bishop.
He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty, strike 2. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting,
Digging in
second
for the
baseman,
River Cats, Brett
Wisely.
And that's off the inside edge. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One ball, one strike.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball very deep to right field. It's back there. Bangs off the wall. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay throw. And he's out.
Head on the tag.
Looks
Now
like it'll be a pinch hitter. Casey Schmidt
Schmidt.
trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
That's outside.
Left-hander, the 1-0.
Hey!
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So the pitcher extends the inning with a 2-out knock.
Now
Great job of
batting,
hitting to not
third
get
baseman,
tied up or jammed on the
Monty
inside
Irvin.
pitch. He showed a compact, efficient swing that got the barrel to the ball and shot it back up the middle for the hit. Stepping in, Monty Irvin.
Ball inside.
Schmidt leads off of first with 2 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 1-1. Late swing, fouled it off. And the 1-2. This one the other way. And foul ball. Looper into right field. And it falls. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop, Oslevis Basabe.
Now it's the shortstop, Oslevis Basabe, and he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here.
Ball 1.
After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. And the slider catches the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
struck out swinging. That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up any insurance. So they strand a pair. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The River Cats out in front, 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ethan Small, trying to protect this lead. Here's the third baseman, Owen Miller.
Third baseman,
0 for 3.
Owen
a
Miller.
fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Spencer Bivens, the closer of the staff, is throwing. On 0-1, the delivery. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And here's the 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
So now it's the
fielder,
4-hole hitter,
Martini.
Nick Martini, known for some late inning heroics. This one is labeled. That one's deep. This one is gone. And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. A solo shot, and we're all square. It's 3-3. This ball game's up for grabs now after he hit that homer. What a moment. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. One down. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Austin Nola.
That's a ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a big swing and a miss. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Off the outside edge, 2-2 now. Downstairs. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Here's a grounder up the middle. Basabe. Throw to first in time. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. Keston Hira, the next to hit. Next one's fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece, stays alive. High fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one as it tied the ball game. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the
Angel
mound as we roll
Cheville.
into the bottom of the eighth. Angel Cheville. Three, four, five hitters
Leading
due up
things
for the
off,
home squad.
center fielder,
Stepping to the plate for
Jung-Hoo
Sacramento,
Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's in for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck the batter out without a swing. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the eighth.
Now batting.
That is
left
a
fielder,
critical call right there. And the
Gerard
pitcher is fully
Encarnacion.
aware he got lucky. That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout after that called third strike. And next, the cleanup hitter, Gerard Encarnacion. 1 for 3.
Ball that's outside.
Movement in the bullpen. Seth Halverson appears to be getting loose. 1-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns for second. The throw in. Into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch, AB. I know the pitcher was hoping that one was going to go foul, but he did a nice job at the plate of staying back just long enough to keep it fair, and he got a double out of it. Good AB. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And here's the first baseman. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. They move into the lead in the eighth. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream, the pitcher's nightmare. One away and a runner at first. Here's the catcher, Max Stassi. Already a homer for him in this one. Cheville, 6'2" righty. He throws a sinker, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. Late with the swing, strike one. No fun getting jammed like that. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the bottom half of the eighth. Up the middle. And that squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Next up for the River Cats, Hunter Bishop. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a third in a row here. Now here's the 0-2. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 1-2 offering. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. That's 3 straight singles. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Brett Wisely. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. So the base is all loaded up now. Now a rip into left center. Base hit, and a run comes in. Boots it. He beat it. Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Angel Chevy gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in just a minute.
Now pitching.
Seth Halverson gets the ball
Halverson.
now. So
now
a pinch hitter here in the pitcher spot. Luis
Matos.
Matos. 1 out and runners at the corners. In the air to center, Martini in and to the right. Got it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw off line, runner scores. And they're up by 4. This is baseball 101 right here. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Get the ball in the air to the outfield and get
now
the sac fly.
Third baseman.
Monty Irvin will hit next.
Irvin.
With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. That one into triple digits. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab. That'll end the inning after a lot of runs across. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 9th inning coming up. Sacramento ahead in this game, 7-3.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Landon Rope. He works with a curveball that has huge break. Hitters have to be disciplined and focused to make good contact with it. Stepping to the plate
Leading
for
things
Albuquerque,
off, right
Yanquiel
fielder,
Fernandez.
Yanquiel Fernandez.
That's a ball.
Meanwhile, some activity in the
Ball
bullpen.
1, no
Trevor
strikes.
McDonald up and loosening in the pen. Black also throwing. One-0 pitch. Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. That's exactly what he did there.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he showed a
Now
nice
batting,
up-the-middle
shortstop,
approach on that
Ryan
hit. Something
Ritter.
you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Ryan Ritter now at the plate, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch
That's
misses, ball 1. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So they're making a move for a
Now
bat
coming
off
in
the
to
bench.
pitch hit,
Jordan
Jordan
Beck,
Beck.
runner on first with 1 down. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Scores with ease. Comes through with the RBI.
Now batting,
And one thing
second
to
baseman,
notice here, he
Amador.
didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. This next at-bat is going to be critical. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Landon Rope will depart, responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't quite closed yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the
Spencer
bullpen, Spencer
Dibbins.
Dibbins. A shot at save number 1 this season. We head back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Adael Amador. Edge of the zone for a strike. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Close, but ruled a ball. One-two now. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. One out with a runner at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one ripped into right center. It's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. And they cut the lead to 2. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. On that one, he got good early pitch recognition and flashed the bat through the zone. That let him catch the ball out front and rip it into the gap for a double. Man at second, one away. Digging in for the Isotopes, Sean Bouchard.
That's out.
Tying run waits at the plate. And the count 1-2. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting,
So
third
down
baseman,
to their
Owen
final out
Miller.
of this one. And that one fouled off. And the tying run's at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bivens is just 1 strike away.
Ball 2.
This one's in the dirt. Runner at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. The Rivercats take the season opener and move to 1-0. A 7-5 final score in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.